What's up, guys? Welcome back. Thanks for stopping in. I hope, my friends, you guys are doing great today. I hope that you are striving and thriving, looking good and smelling good, loving yourself and loving the ones you're with, because that is what Jesus tells us to do, guys. Man, today we are talking about a movie from 1993 directed by Tony Scott. He is the brother of Sir Ridley Scott, who directed classics like, I don't know, Alien, Gladiator, A Good Year, like Blade Runner. He directed those films, guys. And so, let's talk about what Tony Scott has directed. He gave us the immortal classic, Top Gun. He gave us Domino. He's given us a few fantastic films. I think he even directed Falling Down. I'm not real sure, though. But guys, today we're talking about True Romance. And, I think that Tony Scott has always been the I wouldn't say more talented of the brothers, but he's able to bring a more realistic story to life. Whether it be via writing, directing, whatever. His eye for the shots that give it the most visceral appeal, visceral look. I like that about Tony Scott. I always enjoyed his films. And guys, today, like I said, True Romance, you know who it's written by? As if this didn't give it away by the use of the N-word and the F-word so much. Quentin Tarantino wrote True Romance, guys. And this was a big... I didn't see it until I was probably in my early to mid-20s. My late brother, he saw it when he was a little bit younger than me, and he would quote Gary Oldman's character, Drexel. He'd quote him all the time, talking about it ain't white boy day. He thought it was white boy. It's just funny stuff like that, because it's a highly quotable movie. In fact, the scene with Christopher Walken and Dennis Hopper in the RV or in the trailer, that scene in and of itself is just, beautifully written, beautifully acted. That scene there is top notch. And yeah, it's a pretty brutal scene, but it's fantastic. And it's the way that it is written that makes it so good. So not only do we have future legend Quentin Tarantino writing this masterpiece of a film, but we have Tony Scott directing it. But we have this eclectic cast of characters. Not only do we have unique characters that are very charismatic, they can have films made about themselves individually, but we also have actors, these A-list actors from the early 90s that are just absolutely fantastic in the roles. We got Christian Slater, I think Patricia Arquette, we've got Samuel L. Jackson, Chris Penn. The list goes on. Oh man, the Sopranos guy. Now I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Gandolfini, that's the guy. He's in this as like a psycho killer kind of hitman guy. This film just has excellent casting. It has excellent performances, excellent writing. The whole film, I can see, there's these films, the whole film is a gem itself, but there are these films that come along once, maybe twice in a generation that really kind of set the bar a little bit higher for all the other films in that genre. And this, as like the gritty urban crime drama that it is, it really kind of sets the tone for other films that come later, such as From Dusk Till Dawn. Things like that really kind of play into that pulpy, grindhouse kind of feel to their films. They're not afraid to get dirty. They're not afraid to push the boundaries a little bit with what they say and what they show and what they do. And that's what makes films like this really stand out and makes them highly quotable, makes them people want to watch them and share them with other people, is because there's a little spark, there's that little bit of lightning that they catch in the bottle, and it fires off your neurons, man, and it makes you think about that movie long after you finished watching it. And I think that's the case for True Romance. This film was a real treat to watch. And the thing is, my brother, when he watched it back in the day, and he said, man, we've got to watch this. I watched it with him one time, and I think we were probably inebriated because we were in our early 20s, and, we like to party. And so, we watched it, and I don't remember a whole lot of it, like I said, because we were probably, drinking or something like that. And so, but I remember Gary Oldman's character because he stuck out to me. But then I remember Christopher Walken's character. But then I get Christopher Walken's character in this confused with Christopher Walken's character in the King of New York. So this is just, it has that something, that special something that just draws you to it and makes you want to watch it again and again. And I'm glad that I finally revisited it and gave it a shot, another shot, and really checked it out, because not only did my brother really like it, but then I have friends, that I've met in life that are also like, dude, true romance is awesome. And so I'm glad that I revisited it. I've enjoyed it, and I will definitely be revisiting it again within the year or so, because it's that good. And if you guys haven't ever seen True Romance, you need to check it out, guys. You can find it streaming on Tubi. So, that's the only place I really saw it. But True Romance is streaming on Tubi. So if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out if you want like a good crime drama / romance. But that's it, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hit that like and subscribe button on the way out, guys. And as always, I'm going to keep making them as long as you keep watching them. Peace out. God bless you. And I'll see you soon.